Hey y'all, this is a quick guide on scanning. We're going to go over the fit first. You're going to want to grab an exploration frigate. Heron's my favorite. If you're Omega, I recommend a cloak. Always have a probe launcher. You don't have to have the Sisters core scanner probes. They'll make you scan better, but they're expensive. So if not, just grab regular core scanner probes. Relic rig, scanning rig, low slots are just initial stabilizers to make us warp faster. Micro warp drive, relic analyzer, cargo scanner to check what's in boxes, and then however many extra mid slots your frigate has, just grab more range finding arrays. So super simple, very cheap. It'll do the job. Once you have that, let's go ahead and undock. From here, if you hit the L key, Lima, you'll there we go. You'll see open in window. That'll give you your locations in the system. That'll be useful later when we start bookmarking things. From here, you're going to want to open the directional scanner and the probe scanner. I like to pop both of these out. That way I have them separately. I can see them all the time. The directional scanner just shows you what's around you. You can adjust the distance and the angle. This is useful for finding things in wormholes. And this is the probe scanner. So as we see here, there's two wormholes, or two potential wormholes here. These are just cosmic signatures. So we're going to go ahead and draw probes. I always start in 8 AU. From there, you can kind of move the distances down as your skills allow. We're going to start scanning this one first and see what it is. Once you get a signature, you'll move your probes a bit. Try to center in on the actual signature, and then I'll go down 2 clicks here. If your scanning skills aren't good enough, sometimes you'll lose the signature, so you're gonna want to go down 1 click at a time. Just feel it out. As your scanning skills get better and your ship gets better, you'll be able to scan quicker and do the 2 clicks instead of 1. This one, I probably only need 1 more click to get it. This is a wormhole, so we're gonna go warp to it and then go straight in. Notice that if you bookmark it here, we're going to see where this bookmark ends up. Basically, what I'm getting is you're always going to want to warp to wormholes and then bookmark them. Because when you bookmark the signature, it's going to end up slightly off of the wormhole. As you notice here, we're not at 0. So right here, I'm going to want to name this DFC wormhole. And we're just going to leave that there. We can get rid of this bookmark here. All right, and then let's just go straight in. Once we get into wormholes, we always want to bookmark the exit. I like to say *2 home because 2 days is best. That will always keep this one at the top of the menu here, so we can always know how to return home afterwards. This is kind of the easy way to get out. So here we can see this is a class 2 magnetar. Any kind of effects will happen here. When you're exploring, that's probably not going to matter too much. When you're exploring, you always want to find a celestial body or something, and then we're going to warp there at 70. And then while we're doing that, we're going to make a safe spot. So we're going to wait until we get into warp. We're going to watch this number go down a bit, and then we're just going to drop a bookmark. And if you hit M for, if we open up the map here, we can see that we have that to home safe spot. You are here. The safe spot's kind of off in the middle of nowhere. And then we're going to warp back to that. And then because this is in the middle of nowhere, people will need combat scanner probes to find us. These structures happen to be friendly, but most of the times you won't have friendly structures around you. So we're going to get to this spot, and then we can start scanning the rest of the wormhole. Once you get to your safe spot, I always recommend start moving in some direction. You can turn your prop mod on. Generally, if people scan you, they may not be fast enough to catch you at this. So even if they do find your location, you have another bit of added safety. And this is kind of the same. You can move this back up to 8 AU, and then we're going to go make sure that's roughly aligned in the center, and then we're going to scan. We're going to see this one's a relic site. Because relic sites are where the money is, we're going to go there first. You're going to find gas sites, you're going to find other wormholes. We actually see that that wormhole is on our to home, so we could update this bookmark to say to home QJW, since we know that that's that sig. So this one, these ones you can bookmark right away. We're just going to go ahead and warp right there.
Warp drive active.
And then we're going to go try to see the Relic Minigame. Always want to keep the D-scan running here. We see sister core scanner probes. Those are my own. Since we're done scanning here, I can pull those in, and then I know that any other probes or people that I see here are going to be hostile. This one, the cans are all pretty far away, so we're just going to burn all the way to them. I'm going to get rid of that for now, just to clear up some space on the screen, but I'll generally keep that up when I'm running around wormholes. So from here, my targeting range is going to be a little reduced because of this one, but we can start to target these cans, and I'm just going to kind of get right here in the middle. That way, as I scan these, if somebody does pop up, I can just cloak. Remember, we're going to be descanning the whole time. That's going to be the V for Victor key. So once you're in here, you can just scan with the cargo scanner. This will tell us how much is in there. So actually, if we go and make a fleet, form new fleet, we can use the 1 key. I'm going to tag that. That had 6 million in it. So that's actually really pretty decent. This one, that one's 88 mil. Okay, so we're gonna tag that with a 1 and go straight to it. Actually, I'm gonna avoid that one and come back with my Astero for better scanning later. We're gonna just do this one for now. We know this is about 6 mil in the can. So we're descanning the whole time. Always hit V, always be watching here. You start to proceed through here. The different, we see our strength here is 25, so we're gonna do 25 damage to that each turn, and we have 100 health, so we probably don't wanna go hit that one now. That one's also going to hurt, but we can kill that one in 2 tries if we get a shield or something. This is something that cuts the health in half, so we can use that to kill that in 1 try. Have another one of those. There we see the target. We can go ahead and loot that. And then from there, we can keep cargo scanning. Now see this one, actually, I'm going to cargo scan that again. I closed that a little fast. This one's only worth 100,000, so you can choose whether to keep that or to leave it. We can lock the rest of these up, get rid of these. And making sure I'm far enough away from these things that I can cloak if I need to. Keep descanning. This one's 2 mil. That one's not too bad. Mark that with a 2. This one's 0.5 mil. When you're new, that's, you can clear them all out, get all the money you can. When you're more experienced and you're short on time, you can kind of mark that one is with a 2 as well. So you'll keep going. I'll go ahead and do this one just to show more of the relic scanning. You have to be within 5k. I always say approach these, that way you're not bouncing off. If you drift out of the 5k, then your relic analyzer will turn off. And then you only get 2 attempts per can, so you want to make sure they count, especially on that 88 mil. I'm going to go back with a good ship to make sure I don't mess it up. If you notice, I used a shield to get through that. That only used one of the 2 clicks of the shield. It's a cool trick. Now I still have the rest of the shield for this one. You're kind of trying to push through to the outer edge. You'll get a better feel as you keep doing this, where I messed up there. Shouldn't have clicked that. you'll get a better feel for where the things are all hiding. This one I'm going to show really quick what happens when we blow up again. Again, D-scan, still clear. Always spamming D-scan, just consistently. This one, my micro warp drive was still on, so I'm going to make sure I'm in nice and close once my ship is stopped. Just going to do a couple of these, and I'm going to click out, and then it's going to say failed. So wait for this to cycle. Always be D-scanning. And then let's say I failed this one again, and blows up. So the scanner is good and bad, because good, you'll know when there's money on the line. Bad, you'll know when you blew up a lot of money. So the more of these you do, the easier it'll get, the better your skills will be. Asteros, for example, get a higher virus strength, and then when you can use Tech 2 Relic Analyzers, you'll hit harder essentially on the different firewalls and things that you encounter. So you'll be able to clear the sites faster and more reliably. Still D-scanning. D-scanning even while I'm clicking. The V key is very easy to just hit passively. So this is going to suck. I'm going to have to take 40 damage here, which is really not great, but I didn't find any items, so there was kind of no way around that. Get some good items. Hopefully, yep, there we go. And there we have it. I'll go ahead and end the video. Well, yeah, I'll end the video here, and wish me luck on that 88 mil can.